Phoenix doesn't struggle too much against Morph Lich in the beginning, so at the very least he can just trade with the Lich. Like if you get Frost Blasted, you throw back a Fire Spirit and you just trade. And you should come out ahead on that, which should lead to a good beginning of the game here for Old 11 on the Death Bottom half now. And PSG.LGD are going to start denying it. Turning this into a bait.
Oh!
Good deny.
Yeah,
oh
he's
boy,
stuck
this is
inside
a good
the
trap.
shards, but the Split Earth is doing a lot of damage, and this is a 5v5 old-fashioned brawl right here. The glimpse back onto Mira. First blood for Old 11. Planet will not live as the Split Earth.
Between this game and the last one, I think, is how much Yatoro looks to be struggling. Oh, Miposhka be in trouble here.
Yep, Spirit Siphon applied. And Crypt Swarm, and the last right click from Old 11 is... Oh, we got the stun
no
from Collapse. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage. Probably won't be able to get the kill, but force him out nonetheless. And mid lane, okay, nothing to say and why you... nothing to say.
If you're LGD right now, you're very happy with the game state, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff from them.
I mean, from Laurel's perspective, at the very least, he's not behind on CS, really. But that death definitely puts him behind as he can take a Walrus Punch to the face. And Miposhka, the other side of his cogs, inside the kinetic field now. And nothing to say. Saves his Snowball and Punch. They were able to get that kill relatively easily, but Yatoro turns into nothing to say. Inside his own shards now. He's going to get right-clicked out eventually, but it's going to cost Laurel his life again. And now Yatoro, Frost Shield applied to him. He's going to be stuck inside the kinetic field again. You can see the Mortimer's Kiss is trying to help him out, but the double kill for Old 11 comes to fruition nonetheless. So Collapse not able to do too much with his rotation. So two enormous kills again for PSG.LGD. They do lose the Tusk, though.
Oh, Miposhka now.
11. Yeah, Miposhka looks like he's ticking down to the Fire Spirits. Egg did go off.
This really is going to allow them to stand their ground in these fights and not lose their heroes. So that means Shiro will have time to ramp up his Naga Siren.
Yeah, Mira, he gets blocked off now by the Ice Shards of Nothing to Say. That will be an easy pick-off for PSG.LGD, who are just continuing.
And try to get their own top, but it looks like it's going to come at a price.
Yeah, it looks like the tower will fall one way or the other. As Laurel, he's going to be spotted by Shiro, gets off the Pulse Nova, but in the meantime, we can see that Snapfire is being taken out by Tusk, so that's another big kill for PSG.LGD. Laurel getting Spirit Siphon. Split Earth will not hit. Frost Shield keeps him alive about a half second longer, and that's actually going to cost Miposhka, in all likelihood, his life. Gets off the chain for us, but he's going to get bursted down into Oblivion again, so 3 for nothing.
I mean, Team Spirit, how much they've been able to accomplish because of the hero pairings the Disruptor has this time around compared to the last one.
Oh, they're going to try to go on Shiro. He does not have his song right now. Hookshot is there along with the cookie. And he tried to defend, or wanted to. Good find.
They need a little bit of breathing room here to do Spirit.
Collapse. Well, Planet has to be careful with his egg around him, but that's a static storm. You can't use anything in that. Stuck inside the shards again. There's nothing to say. His rotations have been on point this game. They find the kill. Yatoro. All right, you got the high ground egg. Yatoro's going to try to take it out, and they will be successful. It's going to be Planet getting the last hit there, as LGD look to be crumbling a bit in this fight. So a 2 for 1. Or sorry,
I would have thought he would get it 8 actually and go 4-2-1 as a core snap, but getting that extra value point in Cookie for now to just make those ganks that more powerful.
If they can get Shiro again. Shiro. He's saving a point, I think. I don't know if he can get it off in time, though.
Cookie doesn't matter.
Wow. That is a lot of magic damage. Collapse, not really changing his build. Yeah, that's big stuns. They layer them pretty decently. He's stuck inside the cogs, gets off the snowball. Here comes the static storm, though, and Planet does have his ultimate available as well. It's some way, somehow, Nothing to Say is living through this, and Mira looks to be the first to fall in all likelihood. Although, the complete disengage from both sides. And Mira is the only casualty, surprisingly enough. He would have wanted, obviously, but I mean, the fact that he's 4th could have been a lot worse, considering he has 4 deaths. As maybe make that 5, and Miposhka does get off the Frost Shield, but here comes the counter initiation with that hook shot. Not going to save the old goat Leshrak. And Mira, okay, we're going to get a Chain Frost here from Miposhka, doing a considerable amount of damage. Mira has that Spirit Vessel applied right now. Old 11 could probably finish them off with one. Crypt Swarm, indeed he does. So 2 for nothing.
Looking
There's
for a
nothing to
glimpse
say.
here.
He's got his haste. They just want to see collapse. He's going to get frost shielded. Punched into the air. Static Storm going to keep him at bay along with that kinetic field. And a 3 for nothing. Nothing to say and company. Just absolutely dominating. Again, 4 for nothing. But here comes Yatoro. He wants to fight. He's going to get...
He's not even going to get anyone.
He might get the support
boy.
disruptor, but yeah, absolutely not. Okay.
Well,
Laurel
can show up and get this is nothing like the other day. He's being pressured a lot. They've itemized against him. With this Phoenix Vessel, he's... Oh, hang on. Let's wait a second on that. If Mira finds anything here. Or Mira gets found, rather.
He gets it. Mira inside the shards. Will tick out eventually.
Oh, okay.
And Yatoro kind of on the wrong place. He's going to be able to get the egg off in time as Yatoro still has the Spirit Vessel applied. Will waveform to safety, though. Not able to find a kill again for Yatoro.
Yeah, so this item, from my perspective, is always going to be timed. Like, you have a window that it's really strong in, and... Oh, hang on, Mikoshka's probably going to get caught here.
He wanted that BD deny.
Any shards will kill him here.
Oh, pushes him.
He's still going to die.
Rip Swarm's coming. Oh, he misses.
Nice
Oh, the juke.
Wait,
a huge juke. Mikoshka!
Dude, this is mathematically impossible for him to make it there.
Oh my god.
They don't realize that this...
God.
What? Oh, what? The corner.
Wait.
Dude.
Oh my god, the freaking start. A bit of a roller coaster, I feel like.
Oh, Mikoshka's dead again.
Yeah.
That's so damn
Static
good.
Storm is there. Split Earth is delaying it a bit, but why is the one to be able to...
If BKBs of their own, and Phoenix, he's gonna get egg off if he wants.
He will on the high ground as well. Yatoro pops the BKB, trying to focus down the egg. It's not gonna happen right now. Has to hightail away instead. So the Lich is dead. Yatoro turns into Phoenix temporarily, but he's gonna get songed. And attempting the waveform TP out will be successful.
It was a long cooldown, so that's not ready. So he would have another waveform, but he could have waited for his teammates to come closer, and that is a kill. I feel like that was a bit of a gift that Yatoro actually gets to survive that. Mira, however, gonna gift one the other way. Because every time you farm this triangle, the enemy is losing gold.
Shot. Mira wants to get some vengeance for their outpost being overtaken. And they will, in the form of Y. Old 11, they spot him. Oh! Alright, just in range to get off the Sinister Gaze. That is the BKB. Nice blocking, and he's inside the cogs as well. Attempting to TP out is fine. Laurel had to stay back to be able to defend a little bit here. Oh, the song. Alright, Shiro and company, they have an idea that Collapse is here. Gonna get punched. Snowball. Inside the shards up, and that big Lich ult is bouncing left and right, but they will find Collapse regardless. And the BKB activated from nothing the same as he does not give a shit about that. Mira TP's out in his own cogs as Miposhka getting pursued. Nothing to say. You would think we'll be able to get this with the help of Old 11 now. Frost Shield just delaying it a little bit. Able to find anything initially, but Laurel is going to take the ruin. He's going to get punched into the air. BKB already popped. Cookie's going to save him for the time being, but he can only stand his ground with the BKB Pulse Nova. And both sides kind of waiting this out a bit as Yatoro pops his BKB of his own, now focusing on nothing to say, but there's the song. Is it going to cancel the Stampwire ult? It is not. So nothing to say has to buy back into the game as the egg inside the pit. That's the shard as well. The Sunray doing pretty good work as the Lich ult is doing even more so, but Shiro, he's getting extremely low. He's going to drop. The Aegis was consumed naturally, I believe. So really good timing from Team Spirit as Y's going to force that to the high ground. Kinetic Kill keeps him in the vicinity. And Yatoro gets glimpsed back, so Y is actually okay. Shiro gets silenced pretty much right off the bat. They're trying to make him use his BKB. He's going to take a considerable amount of damage. Still has not popped it. Frost Shield keeping him pretty healthy. There's the initiation. On top of the Death Prophet, Old 11 is just going to get dropped right off the bat. The Naga Siren ult not really helping out at all as Planet gets off the Sunray, has the egg still available. Orchid going to keep the Clockwork from preventing him from using any spells as Old 11. He's popped back into this game. He's already at half HP. Pops his BKB. There's the egg and the Sunray combination, so Spirit need to just recalibrate.
Oh, those shards missed all of them!
Shard does not block anybody in, and with that, PSG.LGD looks like they need to... Maybe I'm... Now, Sinister Gaze top lane. You're probably right. Hook shot in as well. This is going to be an easy pickoff.
buying all the time he can.
It's
It's actually
respectable
quite
job.
substantial amounts of time. Nice sidestep on the cookie. And they let Yatoro get it. Okay.
Obviously, the Aegis is not something they want to try to focus down here. Yeah, there's the hook shot. They're going to try to burst down Old 11 again. They do. No buyback, 90 seconds, no DP, but there's nothing to say. Gets off the Walrus Kiss, but it's just on Mira. They do end up finding him. There's going to be a lot of damage coming out from the Mortimer's Kisses and whatnot, but the BKB's activated galore. PSG.LGD have to kind of reset.
Song is ready.
Range Rax is taken out already. There's the glimpse onto Laurel. He gets kicked into the fountain, and he gets rooted on top of all that. He is dead inside the fountain. Nice job from PSG.LGD, but the fortification.
I've been a bit disappointed with his overall impact in this game on Naga, given how much farm they've put into him. But obviously, from a lineup or matchup perspective, it is a bit. Oh, this is a good catch. They have static Ags.
Oh,
this
boy.
is huge.
There it is.
This is
3
huge.
With the static. Oh my god, they just blow up the Lech like none other. Mira is just going to die as residual damage, but that is 3 kills. Make it 4 as Collapse goes down as well. Oh my god, what
Yatoro
a disaster
1v5, let's go.
Team Spirit. Yatoro pops the BKB. Recently picked up the Ags, and all he can do is try to fight his way out of this, but it's not going to happen. A full team wipe. Set up from the
early.
All right, they're not going to go
what's
for the
going
Rorschach
on?
quite yet.
The save.
Okay, they save him temporarily. Old 11 still getting quite low. Finally will drop to the Chain Frost. Now Mira with the Nullifier getting dropped as well, but he's going to buy back into the game on the clockwork. And you can see the Sunray just doing work onto Laurel. Finally pops the BKB. Very late usage. Has nothing to say. Stuck inside this split earth. And Yatoro just cleaning up on the sideline. They did not finish Roche. That means double buyback now from PSG.LGD. They're going to be able to get the Aegis. Yatoro takes it for himself as Shiro doesn't have his song available anymore. So does the Sheep and the Manta Saw if he wants to use it. Nothing to say. Getting extremely low on the sideline. The Gem just sitting on the deck. He's going to go down to the Lich Nuke. In the meantime, Mira looks like he is taking a ton of damage from Planet. The glimpse back Yatoro. He's just standing in place very awkwardly. Aegis still intact though, so this is 1 death for him. Meanwhile, Laurel's getting chased by Old 11 who popped the BKB, but now they have the Static Storm. They have the control that is needed to finally kill off this.
There were multiple things there for PSG.LGD that did not go according to plan, but the buffer with the buybacks and
the last-ditch effort here, the gobble up, but now the kickback as Laurel is kind of isolated on the back line, stuck inside the kinetic field. Already the Ancient is at half HP. Chain Frost not really bouncing a whole lot. Laurel still kind of isolated, finally going to be killed off by the Sunray and right clicks of the Tusk. It looks like Lich is going to be next, and now they can just focus down the Ancient absolutely no problem. Still no Morphling for 20 seconds. They're going to go for the kills now, though, as Laurel did buy back into the game. Has the Chi still available on himself. The Egg with the Sunray. Glimpse not going to... Oh, actually does bring back the Leshrac. Already at half HP. The Spirit Vessel still applied. 10 seconds till the Morphling is back. But Laurel will not be here for it. Is finally going to get dropped. And with that, Yatoro, I don't think can hold this Cinderin, as they can just focus down the Ancient. He's going to BKB, Morphling waveform in, but the Song of the Siren, awkwardly used to try.
He's healing his team, I guess.
Yeah, alright. Finally, the Orchid is applied. GG, well played is called. And they can't even end up killing Yatoro again, but they do find their way to taking out the Ancient. So a 1-1 split.